Blessed be, as I close out my personal new moon in Capricorn ritual and meditation, I just want to come and share a couple things with you about 4th house and 10th house in the zodiac wheel, about water and about earth. As we've had an outer transformation of Pluto coming out of Capricorn, where it had been for many years, into Aquarius, we see we're finishing themes of Capricorn and anything that has to do with Capricorn. We have to look at this in the chart, the houses that are speaking and the houses that are not speaking. And whenever we look at one sign, we always check the opposite. It's one of the first things we want to do, because it's really the same coin, but it's two different sides of the same energy. And so with Capricorn and Pluto for so many years, consequently Capricorns and Cancer suns have really been going through it. And I'm a Cancer sun, so I can speak to this. And it's very apropos to have some of these closing themes of Capricorn and Cancer come into play at this time and get a new moon in Capricorn. It's like it's saying, okay, we've looked at Capricorn for some of us 15 years. Okay, our Capricorn 10th house opposite of 4th, and balancing these things, and not necessarily, every day, but it's just been these long themes of career and home and career. And consequently also Capricorn is the 10th house. It's the midheaven. It's the very top of the chart. It's a very visual portion of the chart. It's where it's daytime and you're seen. So this has also added the strain of it being a very public, depending on your circle who knew you, kind of transition as well, which is never easy. Public to the 4th house of home. If the 10th is the most public, then of course the 4th would be the most private. And this is where we have hidden parts of the chart where we really don't always see what's going on within the home. So yeah, as I close down with a new moon in Capricorn, wow. I just want to say to all my Cancer and Capricorn signs that you're going to make it. You're going to close this year out, and it's going to be one heck of a transit that you'll look back on and you'll never be the same. And so something to consider as we close out this new year is where you place in your earth. Capricorn's ruled by earth. Where are you placing your water, your feelings, your emotions? How are you balancing those two? And they do need to be balanced. What have you been asked to maybe perhaps grow in, and what have you been asked to let go of? Be done with those things now as we move into 2025, because you're going to see Mars come back into Cancer, which is going to hit Cancer again, and then it will affect Capricorn. You are the opposite sign. So we'll have this last push that's going to help us till April, and then Cancers will see Jupiter make a very beautiful appearance of support. So I have been gathering the bundles from around the property and the things from the holiday, and I made a box filled with dried juniper that I had around, and some intentions, some tarot cards that I've been focusing on through the whole year, and now releasing those. I tuck those in the box. And then I also put roots and vines and kudzu and things that I want to untangle from the last piece of it to really have clarity in 2025. So it's all symbolic. And I don't know if this kind of thing helps you, but it sure helps me. I really find that there's a grounding that comes when I get out in nature and build a fire and just sit with it and just kind of follow the wheel and work with the energy and not against it. Even though I know we're supposed to be on 13 months and I know we're supposed to not have daylight savings time and all this stuff. Listen, I really feel like we need to change, grow, and evolve and not get so stuck on things sometimes. And it can really be easy to do that with Capricorn, because Capricorn rules government, rules authorities, rules where our personal power really comes out, because how you make a living and what you do to make a living, or what you do on a daily basis that you're known for, requires Earth, it requires focus, it requires Saturn, who rules Capricorn, and that requires structures. So blessed be to you on this Capricorn new moon. I just thought that I could send this out as a way for me to release and just be more public with, my intentions, and being seen as a person that does embrace these kinds of things, and not really hiding down in that fourth house, but coming out with it and not being ashamed, and being, having some pride there in a way that I've never had before. And that means losing other people's opinions and their thoughts about me, and standing up in my own authenticity. Blessed be, guys. Happy New Year to all of you. Blessed new moon in Capricorn.